Jeff, how's practice today?
We were good. Had another beautiful day. Well, that Texas heat's been letting off of us a little bit, and that's always refreshing. So it was a beautiful morning, and it's our last day of real physical get after it contact. Tomorrow will be we'll start. What word am I looking for there? Toning it sounds bad, but decelerating sounds bad. What word am I looking for here, JJ?
Speeding up.
No, taking a little bit less off of me.
Downshifting.
There we go. We're downshifting. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
You guys had adjusted your start time because of the weather. Are you gonna move it back, or do you like the early start now?
You sound like it must be something about Coach Maddox and my brother and JJ. They must all think alike. I'm an O-line. I don't know what that is, man. We are discussing it. It's all about that temperature. And when I feel like we're out of that Texas heat, we'll push it back a little bit later. But I've been a head coach in the state of Texas for 17 years, and my teams have always been the first ones on the field. And I like to start practice when the sun's just coming up. And I think it has an unbelievable cumulative effect on your players as the year goes on. And I think in the month of November and December, you're a lot fresher if you can just avoid that Texas heat. I mean, let's be honest, man. You're in full pads and it's 100 degrees. That's a beat down every day.
You've spoken a couple times this week on Day. How many do you think in the country FBS players return kicks and also play linebacker?
I don't know. It's a great question. That's just who that kid is, man. He's pound for pound the best football player on the field every Saturday, in my opinion.
Yeah, 5'11", 170 pounds, playing a position where guys are giants, so to speak. How is he able to go out there and be so effective? Do you think it has anything to do with playing small school ball coming up?
I think that attributes to it. I mean, those kids always play both ways. They never come off the field. From the time they're in the 7th grade, they don't, when you play at a 6A program, there's a lot of lineup shifts, like hockey. When you play at a small school, they don't look to the sideline. They just stay out there. So when it's punting, you stay out there. And it's punt return, you stay out there. It's kickoff, you stay out there. You just never come off the field. So I would imagine Chase that attributes to it, but mainly it's just who he is as a human. It's his heart, his character, how much he loves football. He's really just bought into this culture. I mean, he's all about that single digit and being a leadership council, and he's just bought in. And he's one of the guys that helped me flip the culture of this place very quickly.
Jeff, Kevin Davis is not on the depth chart this week. What does that mean for his status, or should we expect that he'll be out for a while?
Yeah, he's going to be out for a while. The ankle is a little worse than we were hoping, so it's going to be a while.
We've talked a lot in the last few weeks about the O-line and the state of the group with all the injuries. How do you sort of describe the status of where they're all at right now collectively?
We stress that we think that's why we didn't play very well Saturday. Just those guys missing so much practice, and they're smart people. That offensive linemen are not the kind of guys that want to miss practice. The way they're wired, they don't want to let their teammates down. So it's not like they want to miss practice. Their bodies haven't been allowed them to. But they've been out there this week. So we had a really good day today on the line. We were just okay yesterday on the line. But we were really good today. So we hope we play better Saturday.
Brandon Rolfe is listed as the guy who's going to step in for KD, at least on the depth chart. What should we know about him, or what jumps out about his play on the field?
He's big, he's strong, and we need to play well. I mean, we need that. Kevin was a very good player, so losing Kevin was a tremendous loss. He's kind of one of the leaders up front, and that was a big loss. So we moved Traylor to right guard, which you noticed that last week, which that caused a little bit of some problems. Just I've been playing left for a long time now, and Brandon stepping in there at left guard. It is what it is. It's unfortunate. Maybe it'll end like last year. Last year it finally ended. Game 8, when I think we finally got our group out there at 9, and we rode that group all the way to the end, and that was fun. We put up some good numbers, and it was fun. Those 5 have to work as one at all times, because y'all don't have time. Y'all are watching the football upstairs. I don't blame you. You can't rewind it 7 times and watch every lineman. But when it looks really bad, most of the time it's one of the 5 went the wrong way or that. Sometimes it's just coaching, and they brought one more guy than we did, and we didn't execute the hot. But most of the time it's somebody miscommunicated.
Is Brandon just more comfortable on the left side than the right side, or why does that lead to Terrell flipping over?
It's just what's best for our group.
Jeff, you talked about Bailey Zapp a little bit yesterday. What makes him so special as a quarterback?
Yeah, I believe he pronounces it Zappy.
Zappy.
So I don't want to. Well, I don't want to provide any bulletin board material.
I got you.
So much props to you, son. You're really good. And what was your question, JJ?
Just what makes him special as a quarterback?
Well, he's tough. I mean, he's really tough, and he's played in the same system so long. You know, he got to do it on the FCS level for all those years against really good FBS teams. I mean, I think he threw for 576 against Texas State last year. And then he gets to bring his receivers with him and his coordinator. That's unique. So everything's still the same for him, and he's really accurate. He can really throw it. He can run around, and the system is really good. They've done a really good job in that system. They're coached well. Those receivers know what they're doing. It was a perfect little match for those guys to bring the whole squad over there, and he's really good.
Jeff, on this game, you guys have a chance to go 6-0. No program here has ever started a season 6-0. Is there any significance for that, for you for that?
You know, it's just the next one on the schedule. I'm just afraid if we get too out of whack. I just don't believe in that, JJ. And I know I say it all the time. That's why I have you guys to remind me of that stuff. Those are great things to look back on when the season's over. It's just, you know, I'm not a good golfer at all, so don't get these words confused. But I don't like go into the game hoping I break a 90. I do. I want to hope I break a 90. But after I just play the next hole, I don't start looking, okay, all right, if I bogey the next two and double bogey the next one, I can still get under a 90. So as soon as I go there in that mindset, I'm triple bogey the whole way out because I lost my focus. I'm not thinking about my stance or my terrible swing that I have. It's an analogy. You can make it a million analogies of sports that are like that. I just want to be as good as I can be today. When the season's over, if that were to happen, we could look back and talk about it while we're drinking some sweet tea down at Pinkerton's. It'd be a hell of a story.
All right, Jeff.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thank you.